right, good morning. Ikechukwu here. Today is Friday, February 27, 2026. Today is the last day of February 2026 in the year of our Lord 2026. So, well, let's take a look at what is going on here today. Well, we see, looking at the calendar, economic calendar, what I see here is there was a couple of news here today, the PPI, and that came in much better than expected. 0.5 versus 0.3 expected. Okay, so that's just the only news there. But if we take a look at the daily chart, this is daily chart. What you see already is a sort of a bearish price movement. So you see this bearish price activity. On SPX, it's gapping down. It's a gap down on SPX. But on this continuous market data, this data from the IC markets, which closely resembles the data from the CME ES features. This is what you see, right? So that is bearish. That is bearish. I mean, yesterday was bearish too, right? So we know that today also might be bearish or could be bearish. It's already bearish. It has already sold off. And we drop down to the 1 hour chart there. So we see this sell off from this high here, drop it down. There we have this. So 63 points, right? So 63 points down already. So getting short down here at this market open is almost stupid, right? Because it has already dropped down 63 points. So you don't want to be getting down there, right? So what you would be doing would be to be going long, right? That's the only thing that makes sense, is to go long. But it makes sense, but is that actually what you should be doing, right? And I would say no. Just because the market opened up, you never can tell what's going to happen, right? So you cannot be sure. And it's for that reason that I'm not trading this right now. So I'm just kind of staying out just to kind of see what is going on. I think it will still be a red day by the end of today. That's what I think. But I'm not gonna be going short here. That is way too much. It's just stupid, right? And I mean, even if you look at the lower time frame, what you see on the 15 minutes chart is pretty much this is it's kind of beginning to pick up strength there. So I would not want to be I would not I don't want to be selling there, because it doesn't make any sense, right? So what I'm gonna be doing for today is I want to actually wait till I just want to wait and watch more price activity. I think I may be looking at going into it or taking a trade around 10 a.m. in the morning. Right now it's 10:35 a.m. Eastern time, so I'll wait till 10 a.m. in the morning and to see if there will be any trade there. If there is, then I will take it. If there is no trade that suits my that takes off my takes off what I prefer to see, then if I don't see that, then I would not take a trade. But if I see that, then of course, obviously, I will take a trade. There's a trap here in trying to go long here, is that if you're trying to go long here, it may not really make sense, because even though this is 60 something points, 61 points, it could still go lower. it could definitely still go lower, right? So it could still go lower before going up. So maybe something like this is quite possible, and I've done, traded something like that, right? So that is possible, right? So something like that is possible, right? So, but what I want to see is, I think it's just gonna bounce, right? So I want to see something like this, and then you know something like that is what I want to see. If I don't see that, then I may not take a trade. Honestly, I might not take a trade. I mean, I don't have to, because yesterday was such a beautiful day. Yesterday was a beautiful day for me yesterday. I made good profits yesterday, so I'm really happy with yesterday. Yesterday, I cut this move here, sold around here, sold too early around here. I was actually pissed with that, but it is what it is. So I waited till 1 p.m. Waited till after 12 p.m. and I was able to catch this. So I this, cut this from here all the way to here. That's almost 20, 30 points, right? I caught that, and I also caught this too, right? So yeah, yesterday was a good day for me. And with that being said, uh, I'm not trying to force trade, especially when the setup is not very clear, right? So if the setup is not clear, then there's no need to force this trade. I mean, on the 15 minutes, it's looking like there has to be a bounce, and I'm not gonna be surprised. But again, the bounce could also, I'll call differently, right? So that's that. All right, we'll just wait and see. Stick around here till 10, and then we'll be able to kind of move ahead. All right. So it's such a beautiful weather here today. It's very sunny. The sun is shining, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. So I just recently opened up a Profit account with Take Profit Trader, and I opened that account sometime last week, I believe. 25K account. I've been taking my time trading that account, and almost close to passing the account, right? So uh, I'm looking forward to that. Also, I may trade that account today if I find a very reasonable setup. But if I do not find a reasonable setup, I will not. I won't bother trading it. I'll just let it be. So it's kind of slow, a little bit slow opening here with this market. It's a little bit slow, but I wasn't expecting. I'm not expecting it to be crazy, because yesterday was indeed crazy. So today is sort of a break from that craziness. Yeah, I'm totally not in any way trying to force a trade, or not, no, absolutely not. Um, right, so 27 week 13. Okay. All right, so it's absolutely falling down. So okay, again, that's what I said. It's absolutely falling down. I mean, that could happen again, right? So, but just like I did highlight it, so you might have something like this, and then that, and then that, right? So which is what is happening here. The only reason why I'm not buying here, I'm not selling there, is because I mean, like, what can you get? You could probably get that, 26 point something, but then again, it bounces on you, right? So, yeah, it's not the risk for me is not worth it. So yeah, I'm gonna stay out, right? So, and there's, you can also see like signs of rejection. So it's not even following up like this, it just does this, and this is a sign of weakness. It tells me that this price action does not want to continue, right? So yeah, and I can actually see that, if you, I mean, you can actually see that on the 15 minutes chart. On the 15 minutes chart, it becomes pretty clear. It's just, yeah, yeah, it becomes absolutely clear on the 15 minutes chart. Yeah, I'm not going to be, yeah, I'm not going to be worried about that for sure. Absolutely not gonna be worried about that. As a matter of fact, I think even going long would actually make sense. Going long makes more sense to me, right? So because this has to bounce, right? This has to bounce. Okay. Okay. So it's flipping up now. I actually want to wait till 10 p.m. Like I said, the plan is to wait till 10 p.m. Sorry, 10 a.m. I meant there. Um, to see what happens. So by 10 a.m., if I don't see any suitable trade, uh, I wouldn't. I would just stay out. But if I see a suitable trade, I'll take it. 15 minutes is still weak. Right, and you can see that now it's that's just a weakness there, right? So I'm thinking, should I be buying there or should I just wait? Yeah, um, you know, you know. Okay. Um, yeah. So this again to me is just shows signs of the downtrend kind of shows signs of the downtrend beginning to it shows the exhaustion, right? So that's what it shows. But I'm not quite sure really what this is. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to 10. So take a look at the 4 hours candle too, right? So I mean, look at what the 4 hours candle. So if this closes like this at 10 a.m., then I know like that's pure weakness, right? So then I know that. Um, though I'm gonna be like a little bit cautious too because just because uh, this setup is not. I mean, like my confidence level in this setup is not really probably what is it? Maybe 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10, I would say. Um, right, so it's not a great setup. No, it's not. Right, so yeah, and absolutely, you can actually see what Nasdaq is doing. Something else. Nasdaq is absolutely doing the opposite of what SPS is doing. Right, it's doing the opposite of what SPS is doing. doing the complete opposite. Yeah, this to me is screams as exhaustion of this downtrend. That's what it screams, right? So, assuming the price was still around this area, then I'll be more comfortable shorting this because stop loss could be here, could be there, right? So, but I mean, like this is shorting right here is just blow money pretty much because this trend is a huge trend. And you probably, yeah, I mean, if you didn't catch this sometime 5 a.m. today, 5 6 a.m., then you probably missed pretty much everything, right? So yeah, the only thing that makes sense is just going long, in my own estimation. But let's just wait for confirmation first and see if that's what's wait see if that what the chart is agreeing to, or he just wants to do something else, right? Okay. So that to me, eventually the day might still close red. That is absolutely possible. That in fact that's probably what's gonna happen. But this morning today, this right now this morning, I think what we're probably gonna see is an uptrend. That's probably what we're gonna see. And I gotta say though, I have not traded a price action like this in a long time, right? So, um, because the setup to me is not, so I'm not deciding whether I should be trading this with my small account or whether I should be trading this with my profit account. Because this to me seems like a risky trade, and if I consider this to be a risky trade, normally I don't trade risky trades on the small account, but I would trade risky trades on the profit account. And by risky trades, I mean trades that I'm not 100% sure, and trades that I have maybe less than eight, that has less than 8% confidence, 8 points confidence level. Yeah, I mean, take a look at NASDAQ. Let's take a look at NASDAQ. You can see, especially on the 15 minutes, NASDAQ. Let me use this data. I don't know which one is better. Maybe these guys, I don't know. So you can see what it's doing, and it becomes even more clear on the 15 minutes, right? So it's, and compare that to the US 500 on the 15 minutes, and you see the difference. So you can see, right? So let's go back again to, what was this? Yeah, this is US 500, right? This is the, yeah, I'm kind of confused here. All right, so still wait. 3 more minutes until closing of that 1 hour candle. It's what I want to wait for. Yeah, I think I may trade my small account, and I'm gonna just kind of risk very sparsely there because I mean, why not? This looks like a good trade. It's just not a clean 100% setup, but it's in fact a good trade. Right. It's not it's not a yeah, it's not like like clean setup, but it's a trade nonetheless. I think I'm gonna risk that. I don't mind risking that. But it's just gonna be sparsely one, like light contra. What am I doing there? Oh, there we go. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna open up my MT5 now, just to see if there will be a trade there. All right, so my MT5, I was able to make a good trade on this account yesterday. Yesterday, I probably put in around uh, 30 something, yeah, almost 40 something extra, actually 40 something extra points, close to 45 extra points, trading this, that. So I cut this on the small account, and then I cut this on my profit account. So I was able to withdraw this amount yesterday. So yeah, I'm totally happy with this small account, right? So today I'm not in profit today, so I can decide to risk more if I want. But I'm just, I'm gonna keep to my to my risk tolerance, and just kind of trade, trade within that, right? So um, yeah, I'm only gonna be doing just one contract because I just don't want to risk too much. I could probably do two contracts, honestly. All right, so the hourly candle just closed there. Yes, I'm looking at the hourly candle here too. Let's wait and see. Okay, so I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I'm really liking it. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. Thinking of going in more to, but that is yeah, that's two contracts is that's the maximum I can do here. All right, so but now I'm thinking about my risk management. So where would the stop loss be? Stop loss would be right here on this low, right? So that's my stop loss. It's right here on this low. I didn't actually think about how much points it was. It is, but let me just do that thinking now. So it's about 11 points. So if it drops down there, I'm gonna kick out one contract and just hold the other one, right? But saying that probably should have gotten in just one contract just until price starts moving. Lovely, this is beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. So beautiful, 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 beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. This is beautiful. Let's go. 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 This is beautiful. I love this. Let's go. 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 Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I want to see this keep on pushing up. That's what I want to see there. I want to see this keep on pushing up there. Again, just because my confidence level in this trade is not a whole lot, I think I may actually be jumping out. Like once I see a reasonable profit, I'll be getting out because my confidence level on this trade is not a whole lot. Beautiful trade. Let's go. 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 So it could still probably close down, close red today again, like I think so, and that's the reason why I'm being cautious. That is absolutely possible, right? But beautiful, beautiful trade. I want to see this play out. I want to see this play out really good. So beautiful trade, beautiful trade. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm loving this. Let's go. 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 Let's go, son. Let's go. 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 Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm beginning to think I probably should be trading this with my profit account because I need to pass that evaluation. Okay, it's pulling back there. Let's hope that it continues going up. So again, my stop loss is somewhere around down here. That is my stop. Just in case it kind of begins to mess around there, that's my stop. That's where I plan to getting out. Um, and like this trade is not today is not a very good, like today is the whole transaction today is not 100%, right? It's not just because yeah, it's just not 100% set up. It doesn't feel like that. But let's see. Let's just see what happens. Um, let's give this trade set up. Let's give it time to kind of do its thing, right? So yeah, I'm beautiful. Now I want this to shoot up right now. I want it to shoot up. Beautiful trade. Beautiful. Where am I gonna take profit? That's what I'm probably thinking about now. It might seem like here might be a good profit target. At least if it gets there anywhere close here, I'll take out one, kick out one contract, and hold the other one, and just kind of see what happens. But let's see. So somewhere here would be reasonable. Would be reasonable for me. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's go. Let us go. Let us go. Let us go. Shall we? Let us go. Yeah. Once I close this trade today, I think uh, I'm going to be like pretty much out, jump out of, be done, like at least be done, and I may come back in the afternoon, trying to see if I can find something, but I may just be done for the day just because it is something that I don't know about. This is beautiful. So profit target right here for the first one, for the first contract. I may actually get out of everything, honestly. Uh, so somewhere right here for the first contract, take it out, kick it out, and see what happens, right? So and then might hold the second one. Uh, though I would like to just close it and just get out because I don't trust this trade. Like I don't. This is not a setup that I trust, right? But then again, I'm thinking about yesterday. Yesterday, I kind of, yesterday I was in a trade. I was in this trade yesterday, and I sold way too early. I sold right over there, and I missed more than 30 points, right? So missed more than 30 points. I was totally pissed with that for sure. But the difference with yesterday and today is that yesterday I was a little bit confident with the. I have more confidence on that yesterday price than I do with today, right? So beautiful, man. This is beautiful. Thank God for this. Thank God for this. This is beautiful. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. This is a blessing. This is a blessing, son. This is a blessing. This is beautiful. This is the most beautiful thing I've seen. This is beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Beauty. Wow, what a beauty. 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 Wow, this is beautiful. So now I'm thinking I have to get out of one position. So I have to kick this out. That's out. And I have to kick the other one out too, just because I want to get out, right? So I might be getting out too early, but am I happy with that? I think I'm happy with that. You know, I think I'm happy with that, right? I think I'm happy with that. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm out. All right, this is beautiful. So that almost close to uh, yeah 20 $40, right? So 40, I caught 40 points, right? That is phenomenal. Wow, this is unbelievable. That is phenomenal. All right, so I'm gonna close this account and just trade my prop firm account, right? So I'm gonna close that and trade my prop firm account because the setup is still there. So I'm gonna have to be careful with the risk though. Yeah, this is beautiful stuff that I've seen here today. This is beautiful stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch this my personal small account again because I mean, you know, I've made more than on this small account, right? So I'm absolutely happy. Sure, I could make more. I think next week would be beautiful. So this week for this small account, I am now in profit by over 100 points. So more than 100 points caught on this small account. That is absolutely phenomenal. That is wonderful stuff. That is such a beautiful thing that I have not seen before. So uh, I don't know, just because I'm not gonna be trading this account, this small account. So I'm gonna close that account. So I want to close that. I'm gonna go ahead and close that. Ooh, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna go. Um,
Orders.
yeah, this is crazy, man. Yeah, this is crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. So if I'd held that, probably would have been more. But I'm not gonna like. I'm not worried about today. Today's not a good setup. Like it's not the type of setup that I have full confidence in. So that's why I'm kind of, yeah, this is crazy. Crazy price action indeed. Yeah, I've already gotten into one contract here with this. Maybe I should probably share that. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna share that instead. Um, so mess around with that a little bit. Just gonna close this then, just to kind of give me that freedom to mess around with this. Um, so that I change it a little bit to that. Ooh, window capture. What are they capturing? So what is this capturing? So change that. Um, so this. Hmm. kind of trying to share this and getting distracted now with the price movement. All right, so there's that. Sharing this. And I'm gonna take that out. So share this instead. All right, perfect. So we have this. Trying to fit the screen. Do the same for that. So, oh my God. Yeah, this is so distracting now. All right, I'm not even paying attention to what's going on in the chat. I'm just. All right, let's see. Okay. All right, so this is probably as better I can do it. I'm kind of being distracted here, so I'm gonna just leave this the way it is here, like that. Get back to my chat. So I'm gonna add more there. I'm gonna add more. I'm gonna add more. Oh yeah, now it's falling. Yeah, so it's probably good that I kind of got out there, got out from my small accounts. Again, that's why I was saying I'm not comfortable trying to hold that. Well, let's see what happens here. I'm gonna be adding more just to kind of double down on it a little bit. But I'm just being cautious too of my total number of contracts, right? So I'm already down 8 points or 9 points now. I'm gonna be sure to be adding more. So I'm gonna add one more, and that's just it for there for now. Yeah, the entry is not good. I got in one there. I got in this other one there, and another one here. So entry is not good. So I just wait now. So once I'm done this morning trading this, I may come back in the afternoon and make another trade, but now with my small account, with this platform account. Though if I see a very clean and very neat setup, I may take with my small account too, right? So, but I just don't want to give back the profits that I've had on this account. So, on that small account. So I just want to, I just want to pass this profit from account. I want to pass it today, if possible today, but I'm not gonna force a trade. Trying to force it, right? So, because by trying to do that, trying to force trades, that's where you kind of begin to blow up, right? So, and again, this is still like the whole day itself. If you look at the daily chart, it's still looking quite bearish, right? So it's still possible that this could absolutely reverse and start going down. In fact, it might be doing that now. I don't know. So, but I mean, if I take a loss here, I'm okay with that. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that with this profit account, right? So I totally don't mind that. Though I'm thinking of adding more there, if I should be doing that. right? So I think I'm just gonna add one more, and that's just about it for this trade. Uh, I could add one more to make it 5 contracts, but I absolutely would not be adding. Like, I'm conscious of risk too, right? So because I don't want to blow the account, right? You know, I want to pass it, but yes, but I don't want to blow the account. Yeah, normally I remember days like this. Typically before when I started trading, days like these, days that I would lose a lot of money. It's days like this, because you look at the daily chart and you get fixed to that bias, thinking that, oh, it's gonna be a red day. Of course, it could be a red day. It would make it was probably will still end red, but I mean, think about it, right? So let's see. Yeah, yesterday also was a very important day in my trading career, because yesterday, I have to admit, yesterday I kind of began having more confidence on the chart and not being scared. Yesterday was certainly a very important day. It's basically an eye opener, and now it gives me more freedom. I'm not being scared about trades. I'm kind of trusting the process and kind of moving on with that. So absolutely grateful to God for that. It can only be because of God. I must admit that. So I want to see this push up. I want to see it continue pushing up there. I'm thinking maybe I probably should risk more on this trade. Maybe I should be buying more. Um, I probably should make it 5 contracts, right? So, but if I do 5 contracts and it starts falling apart, then uh, all it needs to do is 420 points for this account to be completely blown up, blown away. So I don't want to, like, I've already sweated for this account, right? I don't want to, I mean, I've put in so much work on the accounts, all right? So let's just keep risk in mind. Risk is something that has always has to be in mind. So let's just keep that. And I mean, this is not a good setup, anyways. It's not an A plus setup. So I'm happy taking small profits and waiting for next week, and taking my time to pass the account next week. I don't mind. It hasn't. It's not. Must not be today. It must not be passed today, right? So it's a beautiful day, sunny day, beautiful day for me today. I'm really enjoying today. Already in profit in the small account and trying to take this trade too, right? So it's a beautiful day for me. Absolutely grateful. So now up what, almost 2 points, up almost 2 points. Let's see if this continues. it's gonna be a holding, quite a long holding, I would say. Though once it gets into profit, I want to jump out right away. Like kind of want to jump out, as quick as I can, because again, the trade is not, it's not an A plus setup. To me, it's not an A plus setup, right? So, and this is just merely just sort of a retracement, merely a retracement of this downtrend. So hoping that there will be a continuation of the downtrend, right? So I just want to get out of it as quick as I can, and that's it. I may take another withdrawal on my small account. I may actually do that. Um, okay, I may actually do that today, just because as long as I can, as much as I can take out, I want to take out. And then next week, I'll probably just wait for the end of the week to make a withdrawal. But I mean, if I think I'm gonna take another withdrawal on that account. Yeah, and even thinking about it now, uh, this week I haven't traded my options account, but I will be doing that next week. Next week, I'm looking forward to trading my options account. But before I do that next week, I want to see a clear direction of trend before I do that. So, uh, just keeping risk management in my thoughts here on this account, because I don't want to blow this account up. So, possibly, if it starts coming down, I could just kick out, one or two contracts and hold the other two, right? So I'll probably kick out, everything. Uh, but let me just see what happens, right? So yeah, next week I'll be looking at trading my options account next week. I'll definitely be looking at that. Yeah, I'll be looking at that for sure. What's the money news? What has happened? The pre-market news. I kind of want to kind of follow up on that, catch up on that. Um, Paramount Netflix shares surge on latest news in Warner Bros. Discovery saga. I've been following this news, but I'm not interested in the stock either stock. I haven't touched Netflix. I haven't traded Netflix in a long time, and I haven't even looked at the chart in a long time. But I've been following the news anyways. Shares of both Paramount, Skydance, and Netflix are surging this morning after Paramount emerged victorious in the bidding war to acquire Warner Bros. The Warner Bros. Discovery Board on Thursday deemed that Paramount's bid of $31 per share for the company was superior to Netflix's offer. Warner Bros. Discovery had accepted Netflix's offer before reopening talks with Paramount last week. Netflix bid was for Warner Bros. Discovery TV and film assets, while Paramount bid for the entire company, including TV assets like CNN, Netflix on Thursday opted not to raise its offer. Shares of Netflix and Paramount Skydance were each up 8% in recent pre-market trading. So that's interesting. So Nvidia shares remain under pressure. Shares of Nvidia are down again this morning after the AI chip market shed more than 5% of its value in the prior session, despite delivering a blockbuster earnings report. Nvidia on Wednesday revealed that its fourth quarter sales jumped 73% from the year earlier, well above what analysts were expecting. The company at the center of the AI boom said its data center revenue, which accounted for a major portion of its assets, hit a fresh record high as its big tech clients raced to buy its chips. So Block shares of SYZ are soaring after the market after the payments company announced it would lay off 4,000 workers, comprising 40% of the company's staff. That's a lot. And I know on some social media circles, notably on Reddit, for example, that this news has been going on. Apparently, they hired before COVID. They hired quite a lot of workers, and now they're trying to cut some of those workers off. Right. So, yeah, it's something. I mean, it sucks being an employee in the company, right? Because that's your job, right? They're getting cut. All right, looking at the chat there again. So this doesn't look bad. I hope it continues going up. That is my hope. And by the way, from there to there, this retracement right here is just about 50% retracement. So let's see if it continues going up. I'll be holding this. But because of my lack of confidence in this trade, I may want to get out, and I could possibly get out too, right? So, but we'll see. So I'm looking at the 1 hour candle. I wait for that 1 hour candle to close too before I decide if I have to close the trade and just jump it and just walk away or whatnot, right? So it's pushing down again to where it was, where it has pushed down before. And I don't like that. Yeah, it's crazy. I got all this in my small account. Isn't that beautiful, man? That is absolutely beautiful. I got all this stuff in my small account. That gives me a lot of joy. I would say gives me a lot of joy. I'm gonna step back for a second here. All right. Yeah. Well, I mean, this looks. I just want to see it continue going up. I usually like when I enter a trade, for the most part, at least for now, when I enter a trade and it, it pretty much goes to my target right away, right, very quick and right away. I usually like that because it means I usually, at least for now, I usually like it. I typically like it. But when it, takes time, they'll, bounces back and forth before going to your target. I mean, that's not bad, but, you know, I like when I'm in and out very quick. Probably should be while this is going on. I'm gonna put document my trades for the small account. I want to do that right away, very quick. Yeah, it's beautiful for me today with that small account. I love it. Quick trade and in and out, and just jump out. Beautiful. I want to see this continue going up. Let's go. All right, time to document the trade. Beautiful climb up there. Beautiful climb up. I want to see it continue going. So I may start taking out profits too. Right. May start taking out profits. So I'm already up 9 points. I may start taking out profits. 9 points is beautiful. Yeah. Probably should have done that. This here. I'm gonna lay that this contract, and I just may have to get out of everything anyways, because I don't think it's gonna get down there, get up there. I don't have full confidence in it anyways. Okay, all right. I'm gonna start just the risking this. It doesn't seem like you want to get above there, so I can actually just close all this down and be done, and that's what I'm thinking about doing. right? So, but I'll just wait because I just don't want to hold this too long. Um, so 6849.19. Here we have 6868.89, and that's a long. Man, this week has been beautiful, I gotta say. Last week was pretty bad, but this week has been beautiful. So my entry is at 1700, which is 10 o'clock and 10:08. 8 minutes trade. So 10 o'clock. So quick clean trade there, quick up in and out, and then done for the day. 6848.69. Eight six eight 66.4. So 17 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and 10:09.
Target filled.
Nice. Nice. Beautiful. Let's take a look. Beautiful. Got filled one there. Have to fill the other one too. Have to get out there too. Have to get out there too.
Target filled.
Yeah, I may close this whole trade. I think I should. Yeah, I'm gonna close this whole trade. I want to get out. Yep, I want to get out. Yeah, I want to get out. Just because I don't want to hold it, like I don't want to hold it the whole day. Again, not knowing what might happen on this chat. So yeah, you can see I don't want to hold it the whole day. I fear that this is gonna bounce back. right? So it could still probably go up for bouncing back, but as it is right now, I'm totally happy. So I'm probably done for the day. Made 40 points in my small account, made 20 points in this prop firm account. So 20 points or 19 points is almost, well, under prop firm, there's $200 there. I did not pass that account yet, but by next week, I think I should pass this account by next week, by the grace of God. I could still pass it today, but possibly I could still pass it today, but then again, I'm gonna if I see the setup that I'm looking for, I'll still for the trade. But if I don't see it, I'm not gonna worry about it. All right, so I will hang out here for a few, but no more trades. I'll hang out for a few here, and then no more trades though. I'll hang out for a few to see what happens. Just kind of watch the chat, and at some point I may at some point I'm gonna be ending the stream because I already got what I was looking for, right? So happy for today. Beautiful day indeed. All right, beautiful. I'll give it a 7 confidence level. Okay. Yeah, looking at some of my stats here. Um, 71% win rate. Been on a six win streak, 3 loss streak. Top loss 74 points. Top loss 63 points. Top win 74 points. Expectancy is 5 on the account. Beautiful, man. I'm loving this. This is such a beauty. Yeah, so it's kind of falling apart now. That's the reason why I was like, I gotta get out, right? So I'm happy that I did get out, but no more. I think no more trades for me. This is it. I check in the afternoon to see if there's something there. Happy to get into trade in the afternoon, but for this morning, this is it. I'm done. If I didn't take that profit, I will still be holding, and this will be happening, right? So yeah, I don't want to be on that for sure. Not in a day that I know that that a day that I know that confidence there's no a day that the setup is not A+, right? So definitely not a day on a day like that. I'm just gonna end the stream here. It's good that I sold out there because you can see what's happening there, right? And I sold pretty much close near to the top. All right, so I'm gonna be ending the stream here for today. This is it. I'll be back again on Monday. You can